My husband and I run a Little Free Pantry in rural Vermont, and today we're incorporating some of the feedback we've received from folks online. When we started this 5 months ago, there wasn't snow on the ground, and I would just manually refill 4 bins at the end of our driveway. Then winter came, and it just became really difficult to keep this shoveled out, and it was very uncomfortable bending over for 30 minutes to refill everything in the freezing cold. After several months of going back and forth with my landlord and trying to find somebody to build a shelter, one of my cousins built this really nice shed that allowed us to put our Little Free Pantry inside. I've shared all of the joys, and there have been so many joys of running this Little Free Pantry, but after I got this really nice structure, some stuff happened. Like this person came and just left cans in here, and I was surprised that a number of folks were upset that people left cans in here and said that, oh, well, you can redeem that for money. There's no redemption center nearby. And I think if somebody came and just left crinkle up cans on your doorstep, you'd feel a little uneasy about that too. And then after my husband went through and restocked everything, all of those Chef Boyardee stuff were gone within a night. And my husband and I have been primarily funding this ourselves. Our church does help, other churches do help, and some of our neighbors have come by. But at the end of the day, my husband and I are responsible for primarily restocking this. So understandably, I was also frustrated that since we put up the structure, there's been this person coming by that is just using our Little Free Pantry to stock up. And these are just natural human feelings I'm feeling. Helping people's hard. So one of the things that people suggested is that we put up a sign that says no trash or recyclables, and also take what you need, leave what you can. So we put up a sign. Since I'm a lawyer, I also added a disclaimer that people use this at their own risk. And since I'm a deacon at our church, the church council has graciously agreed that this can be an affiliate ministry. So maybe that can also help. Folks also suggested that we put in motion sensor lights. So my husband did that. Of course, he's using DeWalt tools. Fun fact, he used to be a battery engineer for DeWalt, and I love having a guy that knows a thing or two about power tools. And this is what it looks like now with the lights. The outside is well lit because there's a town garage across the street and the light carries over to the pantry. Then as soon as you open the door, the light sensors detect movement and it turns on. And look at this beautiful glow. And I love how great this looks. And this is just a reminder to me that even with everything going on in the world, we can still be a light in the darkness and help our neighbors. And if you want to help support our pantry, we have an Amazon wish list in our bio. And if you purchase items from there, it'll go directly to the food shelf. Thanks for watching.